For my presentation on reflecting on attitudes, I chose to do a reflection on my own attitude on a day that I was spending with my biological children, which is something I very rarely get to do since I am a foster parent and I'm always crazy busy and all over the place and never calm or relaxed and just go, go, go. Um, this reflection I chose was from my biological son and daughter. We took a trip to Kings Island together, just the three of us. Um, and I must say, before this trip, my attitude has not been very good, and I can acknowledge that. And I was looking forward to this day with my children, and I was very excited and happy to be spending time with my children alone. So I feel that this situation gave me a very good positive attitude. I also was kind of nervous about riding the rides and the roller coasters because of so much tragedy and accidents happening with people, especially on roller coasters. I was a nervous wreck before the trip. But as I reflected on the day and afterwards, when I thought about the day, I realized because I went there with a positive attitude and I was in a very good mood and I was excited and happy, I didn't even think about any negative thoughts about the rides or any negative thoughts about anything else going on in the world or around me. My mind was focused on spending a great day with my children. And I really think my attitude that day was positive. It was happy. I was not scared or nervous of the rides. We enjoyed every ride together. It was an amazing day. And looking back on it, as I reflect on my attitude that day, it really showed me how when we do focus on the positive and the good and we try to have a happy, positive attitude, it really reflects on how we treat others and everyone around us can feel and see how our attitude is. Number two, it says, what are your hypotheses regarding why the attitude does or does not change? I definitely believe our attitudes change because of our environment and our surroundings and what we choose to be around and what we choose to listen to and hear. Personal experience has shown me how what you surround yourself with is so important because I was surrounded by negativity and drama most of my life. And that caused me, I believe, for many years to have a very negative attitude towards life um, and everyone around me. It just caused a bad negative attitude, and it was a horrible outlook on life. And since I've grown in my relationship with Jesus Christ and I've learned all these things through the Bible and through schooling, that a positive attitude and loving and happy attitude makes such a huge difference. Number three, explain the functions that an attitude serves. I would say the functions that our different attitudes serve are whether someone has a positive or negative reaction. Our attitudes can be very complex. They can be either beneficial or harmful. They can be liked or unliked by others. Our attitudes, I think, serve a big part of who we are and what people see of us or in us. Number four, discuss what scripture says in reference to attitude. My favorite scripture on attitude is Philippians 2:14 through 15. Do all things without grumbling or questioning, that you may be blameless and innocent, children of God without blemish in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation, among whom you shine as lights in the world. That scripture pretty much says it all for me, especially in this day and age that we are living in this world and the generations. It's just, if you really just think about it all day and every day, it can make you really just grumble, as the scripture says, and question God, why, why, why? Why are these things happening? But if we continue to rely on Jesus Christ and try to be a light to the world, we can all make a difference and we can all bring people to Christ and just be loving and stop all this evilness in this world.